Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here's the national news from BGI TV, Baba Gbagede Imo TV. I'm Sanutola Komi Ajikade. First, here are the major headlines for the national news. Unrest as Yoruba Nation agitators rally in Lagos State. 500 petitions on Ondo farmer elder clashes received in 2022, Amotekun says. Raymond Dokpesi released after detention in London. Udlong bombs police station in Anambra State. Fatih Noyes, Udlong bomb, suspect in murder of ex-CBN staff escaped from police custody. Man 20 years kills stepmother, 8 years old sister in Kano State. And lastly, on sports. Flying Eagles sighted for Morocco camp. Now hear the news in details. An unrest has been reported in Ojota area of Lagos on Monday as some Yoruba Nation members held a rally. According to reports, the Yoruba Nation group had planned to hold a mega rally at Ojota to press for self-determination. Based on video and photos shared on social media, Ojota was the scene of a clash between police and members of the group. The Punch has not been able to confirm if anyone died in the clash. However, a source told Foundation for Investigation Journalism told two groups suspected to be Oduduwa People Congress and Yoruba Nation agitators clashed in the early hour of Monday, resulting in one casualty. The source said police arrived at the scene and shot tear gas to disperse the crowd. Ojota is up in smoke, police are shooting tear gas, and one person is dead. There was a clash between OPC and Yoruba Nation. When contacted by our correspondent, the Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer, Benjamin Hundeyi, said normalcy has been restored. He said he could not give details at the moment. The Amotekun cause in Ondo State said it received at least 500 petitions on farmer elder clashes in 2022. Adetunji Adeleye, Amotekun commander in the state, said about a year ago we received over 500 petitions of farmers and elder clashes, but now it has reduced to 20 letters. We don't want it to exist again. The insistent conflict between farmers and elders in the country has been constituted a security threat and most especially threatening food security. Mr. Adeleye said Amotekun will continue to ensure the security of life and property and that it will strengthen its partnership with other security agencies. That is why the slogan of zero tolerance to crime is irresistible. I want to specially thank heads of all security agencies for their support towards a crime-free UTI season in the state. He stated we are beaming our searchlight towards all forests in the state now that the festive season is over to ensure that these criminals don't come in again. He also received that the state security outfits arrested 150 suspected criminals and seized 6 trailers during UTI. Mr. Adeleye, the special advisor to Governor Rotimi Akeredolu on security matters, said among these arrested were 16 suspected kidnappers who were arrested just before they concluded plans to carry out the Saturday acts. Raymond Dokpesi, chairman of Dark Communication plc, has been released after being detained by UK authorities in London. Politics Nigerian gathered that he was held in the UK capital on Sunday after he arrived the country. He had boarded a Lufthansa's flight LH916 from Frankfurt to London and was subsequently picked up at Terminal 2 of Heathrow Airport in London. However, he was subsequently released after being held for some hours. The management of Dark Communications, owner of AIT and Brave Power, confirmed his release in a statement sent by Politics Nigeria on Monday. The statement explained that the person was delayed at the airport for some hours before being released. Unidentified hoodlums have burnt down a police station in Umuku, Akwata local government area, Anambra State. Daily Post gathered that the incident happened on Sunday afternoon. At the time of filing this report, no casualty was reported as a result of the attack. The station was destroyed during the NSAS protest in 2020 but was recently renovated by members of the Umochu Improvement Union. Lekon Adekombi, the one suspect arrested in connection with the killing of a staff of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Kehinde Fatinoye, has escaped from police custody in Ogun State. After the killing of Fatinoye, his wife, and their only son, the police said they had arrested Adekombi as the prime suspect in the case. Adekombi was the driver of the late CBN staff until the day he was assassinated. The Ibarra Police Divisional Headquarters had nabbed Adekombi and held in custody to aid their investigation. On Tuesday, 2 policemen from Ibarra Division were said to have taken the suspect to a hospital after he complained of fever. At the hospital, Lekon was said to have pretended like he wanted to urinate and he escaped, a source told our correspondent. According to the source, the policemen did not handcuff the suspect from the time he was arrested up on the time he was in the hospital. According to sources, the suspect fled when he discovered that the domestic staff of the Fatinoyes who was taken away by the assassin alongside their son did not die. He had become restless the moment he set his eyes on the domestic staff. It was learned that the Kano State Police Command has arrested Gaddafi Saki, 20, for allegedly stabbing his stepmother with a screwdriver and struggling his 8-year-old sister to death. Spokesman in Kano, Abdullahi Kiyawa, the police, confirmed the arrest in a statement issued to the newsmen on Sunday in Kano State. Mr. Giwaya said the police received an information from the Sagi Yakubu or Regia Saki, quarters Kano, on January 7 that he returned home and met his pregnant wife, Rabitu Sagi, 25, and her daughter, Munuwara Sagi, 8, in a pool of blood dead. The man strongly suspected his son, Gaddafi. Mr. Giwaya said the police immediately swung into action. The team immediately went to the scene and brought the victim to Muritala Mohammed Specialist Hospital in Kano State, where they were confirmed dead by a medical doctor. The statement read in parts. And lastly, on sports. The Flying Eagles will camp in Morocco instead of Spain ahead of Africa Under-20 Cup of Nations in Egypt. The Nigerian Football Federation settled for Morocco because the country shares the same weather conditions with Egypt. The team will train in Morocco, which was similar weather with Egypt, which at the moment is very cold, and the team needs to get used to it in time for the tournament. A top NFF official informs Sport Nigeria. Ladan Bosso's side will begin the second phase of their preparation in Abuja today. The team is expected to depart for Morocco for the last phase of their preparations at the end of this month. The Under-20 AFCON will hold in Egypt from February 19 to February 11. The Flying Eagles are drawn in Group A will host Egypt, Mozambique, and Senegal. The 7-time champion will face Senegal in their opening game of the competition on February 19 at the Cairo International Stadium. And that concludes the national news for this hour. But before we go, here's some of the major headlines once again. Unrest as the Yoruba Nation agitators rally in Lagos. 500 petitions on Ondo farmer elder clashes received in 2022, Amotekun says. Raymond Dokpesi released after detention in London. Woodlawn bomb police station in Anambra State. And to join us on all our social media handles on Facebook at Gbagedemo with Alawiye at Debayo. Please follow the page and share the page. And on Instagram at Gbagedemo_22. Please follow the page and share the page as well. And on YouTube as Baba Gbagedemo TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn your post notification bell. And for the advert, please call the number displaying on the screen. Thanks so much for always watching our news on BGI TV. I am Sanut Olakomi Ajikade. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.